What is going on, guys? Death here, and today we got another video on how to be a better bounty hunter. Now, these are my personal tips. Some of them are very common knowledge, some others are just things that I believe you should definitely know if you want to be a better bounty hunter, if you want to make your missions easier, if you want to make sure your targets don't get away, or matter of fact, if you want to make sure you don't kill them, even if you're solo against 3 or 4, targets. This is the video for you. So, let's kick it off. The first thing I want to talk about is boosting your stats. Now, there's 2 ways we can go about this. One is boosting our actual bars, and the second is boosting our cores. For the first one, I highly advise you always have tonics on you. You want to make sure you can boost up your health even in the direst of situations. I often find a lot of people dying a lot, but they don't use tonics. If you're not using health tonics and deadeye tonics, I do not know what you're doing. Now, the second tip is boosting your cores. You can do this by either eating special meat or eating the stew at the camp. I highly advise always go with gold cores. This will give you a lot more survivability, and even though it's a basic tip, boosting your cores and carrying tonics will take you a long way. After this, there's 2 more things I want to talk about that I consider very basic. First off is your ability cards. A lot of people don't pay attention to this, but there are ability cards that will help you. Some will make it that when you deal damage you will be able to heal yourself. Others will make it so you can take a lot more damage. Others will make it so you can do a lot more damage. So overall, make sure your loadout is on point. A lot of people don't worry about this, but if you're going into hard bounties or bounties with a lot of people, you want to make sure your loadout is on point. Now, the next couple of things are a little bit more specific. Identifying your target. Don't go into a mission blindly shooting. One of the main things in getting experience is delivering your targets alive. So you want to make sure you don't go in shooting like crazy. You want to make sure you know where your target is. Either use the scope to, take a look at him, or just simply scout the area until you know exactly who your target is and think and aim before you actually shoot. Now, that's another very basic tip. The next tips I believe are a little bit more advanced. They're still very basic, but some of you have been having trouble with catching your bounty, especially if it's more than one. Some of you often lose them, you might get killed, you might kill the target because you don't want it to run away. So in this video, I'm going to give you my personal tips on how to make sure your targets don't run away and you always get them. Now, the first one is shooting the horse of a runaway target. If your target is running away, all you gotta do is auto aim at the target and lower your aim. You will be put right in the horse's back and you will be able to kill him. The next one is the drop and tonic technique. Oftentimes you're caught with a freaking target, a bounty on your shoulder, and you will not be able to take a tonic and you will get gunned down. Sometimes they might even gun down the freaking bounty target you have on your shoulder, so make sure you drop the target, you take a tonic and you pick it back up. This way you'll make sure you will survive. It's very important to drop and tonic. Now, the next tip, it's also very basic. If it's just you and there's at least 2 targets, there's several things you can do. One, you can put one on your horse, steal an NPC horse like right here, and then put the other target on that horse. Another thing you can do is put him on your shoulder, put one on your horse, and run all the way back. But another one you can do is put one live target on the back of your horse, another live target, you can drag him all the way back to town, but you have to do it very slowly, because if you're actually going off on your horse, you will kill the target. If you do it slowly, you will knock it out and you will be able to deliver him. So these methods are very interesting in case you didn't know. Now, the next one is different. If your target is running away on foot and you can't seem to catch up, or you're just tired of pressing, your run button, you can shoot him in the legs. You will auto into his torso and you will have to bring your aim down and shoot him in the knee. I mean, you can shoot him anywhere on the leg, but I always shoot the knee. Now, you can shoot him with any type of gun. I've done it with the bolt action. I've done it with, any gun that doesn't freaking one-shot like a shotgun. So if you want to ask me that, no, you can't shoot him with a shotgun. So, you shoot him with any regular gun, even a bolt action. I prefer the varmint just to deal the least amount of damage. your target will fall, and then after that all you gotta do is tackle him. I'm gonna be showing you some examples right now on the screen, so just keep that in mind. And those are the main tips that I really wanted to give you guys. A lot of people often overlook the basics, but some of these things are very needed and necessary. Another thing I wanted to talk about is some of you have been asking me once again if the reinforced lasso is worth it. In my personal opinion, it's incredibly useful, especially for occasions when there's more than one target. You will be able to run to one target, tie him up, go to the next one, and even if you take 1-2 minutes getting to that third or fourth target, you know that first target will not be breaking loose. So even as a solo player, the reinforced lasso is very useful. It gives you time to tie everybody up in a bounty and put him in your wagon if that's the case, or even freaking put him in each one of your posse members' horse. Now, that's all the tips I got for this video. I already have a tips video for bounty hunters, so go check that out. There's some things in there that I didn't mention in this video, so make sure if you want to be the best bounty hunter, you check both of those videos out. I also have a quick review on if bolas are worth it. I will be making a quick video on the reinforced lasso to show you why I believe it's a must-have, and I'm going to be making a couple more tips for the bounty hunter. With that being said, I'm also going to tell you why I believe it's one of the best ways to make gold in RDR2 Online, so stay tuned for those videos if you love bounty hunting. So make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and if you have any questions regarding RDR2 Online, let me know in the comment section below. For now, your boy Deathgun, out.